One of the biggest challenges that I see most businesses have is they don't know how to communicate what they do very well. A lot of people say, because I find it very difficult to explain what I do in a way that actually makes sense. Well, first of all, we have 3 brains, and I know what you're thinking. Most people, they barely act like they've got one. But there's essentially 3 pieces of hardware. There's the reptilian brain, okay, or the limbic brain. There's the mammalian brain, and then you've got the neocortex. And all of these different brains were adaptations as the result of evolution. All of them have very different functions, but what we know is all incoming messaging all come through the reptilian brain before it actually gets passed to the other areas of the brain. And it's important to realize the reptilian part of our brain is very basic and very primal. It is only really looking for and assessing 2 things. Is this an opportunity or is this a threat? Does this feel good? Opportunity. Does this feel bad? Threat. There's 2 types of threats. There's physical threats and there's energetic threats. Now, how many times have you been in a situation before where you've been out and you've said to someone, oh, so what is it that you do? And they start telling you, and within like 5 seconds, you're thinking, how the fuck do I get out of here? That is your reptilian brain going, threat, threat, get out of here. And don't understand what this person is saying. It's going to take too much energy for me to try and process what's going on here. This is a threat. I need to remove myself from this situation because I do not want to expend energy here. The mammalian brain looks at social order and hierarchy and then goes, okay, who is this person? Does this person know what they're talking about? Does this person represent socially with strength? And if it do, it then gets passed to the neocortex, which is responsible for critical thinking, problem solving, and analysis to determine what this person is saying. Let me think about it, let me process it, let me go through the nuts and bolts. What we need to understand from a messaging perspective, all marketing messages come here first. And what determines whether that information passes any further for even consideration comes down to how easy that information is to process. Is it new? Is it exciting? Is it of benefit or is it a threat? And if it's none of those things, it just fucking ignores it. This is how people respond to marketing and communication. So what do people want? People want to pursue opportunities versus run away from threats.